young girl suffering from autoimmune disease designs a life-size teddy to carry her IV bags. Nobody enjoys feeling ill. When a virus takes hold, it can feel like all we want to do is sleep and rest as coughs, colds, aches and pains overcome our bodies. Thankfully for most of us, these viruses disappear as quickly as they arrived, but this is not the case for all. Some viruses can have life-changing effects on your body and immune system, the repercussions of which can be felt for your entire lifetime. An autoimmune disease happens when your immune system attacks your body. Some autoimmune diseases are rare, whilst others are more common. In this video, you're going to hear about a young girl of 12, Ella Casano from Connecticut, who has suffered with idiopathic thrombocytopenic purpura, ITP, since the age of 7. She came up with an amazing idea that would help not only her, but many other children receiving similar treatments. Idiopathic thrombocytopenic purpura can lead to an excess in bruises or bleeding. The bruises can appear purple in colour but can also appear as reddish dots which mimic a rash in appearance. The bleeding happens because of low levels of platelets. These are the cells that cause blood to clot, and when they are low, the blood struggles to clot. Children can often get ITP after having a viral infection and it usually clears up, but for Ella this has not been the case, and this is very rare. ITP can present with no signs or symptoms, or it can show up with the excessive bruising, bleeding from the nose or gums, superficial bleeding under the skin which appears like the rash mentioned above, and blood when going to the toilet, present in both urine and stools. The average person's platelet count is between 150,000 to 450,000 platelets per microliter of circulating blood. However, Ella's can go below 10,000. This means that it can be dangerous for her to do certain activities, especially sports like playing football or even riding her bike. Since developing ITP, Ella has had to go to hospital every 8 weeks in order to receive infusions of IVIG. This is a medicine designed to increase the platelets in her blood, and she also has to take steroids, all of which are difficult for her to receive with the side effects like migraines. Ella will have to have this treatment for the rest of her life, and added to that, she never got used to seeing all of the IV equipment. In fact, she didn't like seeing it. It can be stressful going to the hospital at the best of times, but when you're a regular visitor receiving medication, that must be pretty daunting. Ella decided that she needed to do something to cover it up so that she wouldn't have to look at it, and she came up with the idea of hiding it inside a stuffed toy, and the idea for Medi Teddy was born. It's amazing what a child's imagination can come up with, and the teddy is possibly something that no adult would have ever thought of, but Ella could envisage how it would look and the effect it would have on her and others. On her website, Ella reflected, "When I had my first infusion, I was surprised and a little bit intimidated by the look of the amount of tubing and medical equipment on my IV pole. As I saw more and more children experiencing the same feelings, I became more interested in creating a friendlier experience for young IV patients. So I created Medi Teddy." She also stated that she hoped the teddy would help other children as much as it had helped her. It's clear to see that Ella is a pretty special young lady. She speaks about life only in positive terms and reflects on all that she has, including her family and pets. She says that life is happy and there are many activities that she can do whilst also remaining safe. Ella is part of a choir and she loves reading. At the back of the Medi Teddy, there's a mesh pouch that hides the IV bag and medication or fluids, and the mesh allows the medical team to see through the bag and check the equipment. This means that the child using it doesn't see all of the equipment, but the friendly face of Medi Teddy. He really does look like a cuddly life-size bear, which is warm and welcoming. Ella owns the patent for the Medi Teddy, and she's currently trying to get support in the form of donations so that she can build 500 Medi Teddys. Ella wants to give these to children in hospitals that really need them. She has no intention of charging for them, instead intending for the company to be not-for-profit. She set up a GoFundMe page where she's receiving donations from well-wishers and hopes to raise the funds to make the first 500. Ella really is an inspirational young lady and deserves for her product to be made and given to children similar to herself. So please share this so your friends and family can have the opportunity to support Ella in her amazing endeavours.